want you to tell the backstory of how you auditioned 9 times leading up to New Girl, and then your mindset going into that final testing to book New Girl.
This is my first pilot season, so I never knew the 10 scripts. You got this show, auditioning for like 2 things in a day.
Right.
I'd never.
Wait, so I'm not to cut you off. So you're coming out of either your commercial stuff?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Because I didn't have an agent. I had to put my commercial reel together to get a theatrical agent. This is the first time I was auditioning for TV and movies and etc. And I remember a particular week that was happening where I had a New Girl audition when it was called Chicks and.
I did audition for that.
Yeah.
Too.
It came down to you and Lamorne.
I went in for the assistants. It's a multicam with Heather Locklear and TJ Miller. I'm reading and going, oh, I can do this in my sleep. And it's just monologue after monologue. But in between each monologue is like a couple words that you got to set me up for. So the casting assistant is in there reading with me. She keep dropping lines. So I'm up my monologue because I don't know which one we at. She's off. She's trying to be off book, but she ain't off book. They pass on me. And I told my agent, I need to get back in there. Now, that same day, I had to go do another audition for New Girl, and they moved me forward. They liked me or whatever. The assistants finally was like, okay, we can see him again, but he's got to read with producers. I go in to read with the producers. That same woman is there about to read with me. And I said, listen, with all due respect.
Give it a buck.
Yeah.
My career's on the line.
Yeah. Either you pick up that script or somebody else gonna have to read with me. And they looked at me like, this. And I was like, hey, listen, I ain't got no job right now. If I leave here with no job, then I'm in the same place I need you to be on point. The actual casting director read with me halfway through my audition, because I'm killing it in my mind. He goes, all right, that's enough. And I was like, ooh, maybe I'm just not as good as I thought. But it was the opposite. He goes, we hear you're auditioning for a New Girl tomorrow. And I said, yeah. He goes, can we ask you to tank that audition? And I was like,
wow.
Yeah, make me an offer. So I go to the first test for coach for New Girl.
That's right, Damon Wayans Jr.
And I'm sitting at the studio. Now, you know, when you're testing, if you sign that contract, that means they now have you. If they want to use you, they can. So before I signed the contract, my agent called me and was like, don't sign the contract. The assistant is making you an official offer and for more money. So you gotta take the offer, because I still had to go in and audition for a New Girl. I take the job on assistants. We shoot the pilot, it doesn't get picked up. New Girl hires Damon Wayans Jr. for coach, it gets picked up. His show, Happy Endings, gets another season. He can't be on the show. So they want to keep Coach because Damon killed it. So they had to create a new character, and they create Winston. So instead of just offering me that part, because they then came back and offered me the job of Coach. They said, if Lamorne, if we offer it to him, will he take it? But I'd already signed on to be on the assistant.
Wow.
There's an open slot. They created the Winston character. Instead of offering it to me, they made me audition for it. So I auditioned for it so many times, like you said, like 9 or 10 times. I think it's in the bag at this point. Like literally, they were like, the job is yours, basically. And so, long story short, I hear about you.